Alright, man. YouTube. Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little winded right now in my chest right now, so I'm a little off. But look, though, man. Welcome back to K Palace. Welcome back to another video. Hey, man, what's up with this right here? So Trae, so if y'all don't know, Trae Young got traded he got traded here to the Wizards. I'm from the DMV area. Shout out to the Wizards. Shout out to the Wizards for even pulling that off, and shout out to Trae even wanting to even having an interest in coming to DC because the Wizards are trash. So I don't know why he wanted to come here. I guess he's close with the GM. I guess the GM drafted him when he was with the Hawks or whatever. I guess he real close with some of the people in the organization. Um, so the fact that he wanted to come here, obviously they see a vision and they think that they can probably get somebody else to come play with Trae in DC. Well, here in DC. So, first of all, we finally have a star player that we can kind of like be excited for or like look forward to because, bro, the Wizards, bro, they've been trash since like the John Wall and then a little bit after the Bradley Beal era. But John Wall was like the last like star in DC. Um, Obviously, Gilbert Arenas was before John Wall, but John Wall held the city down for a while. You know what I'm saying? So to get Trae Young is definitely going to put some attention back on DC sports a little bit. So shout out to the Wizards, the Wizards for pulling it off. They traded um, they traded CJ McCollum and Kispert. I don't know who that is, but I think he a shooter. I think he a white boy. I think he a shooter. But CJ was averaging like 18, 19 a game. I mean, he was getting buckets, but CJ not Trae Young. So um, appreciate CJ for holding it down for like 2 months, but yeah, we got Trae now. Now I'm not a Wizards fan, but I'm from the area, so obviously I'm gonna support the Wizards regardless. Even though they trash, but getting Trae Young, they might get some pieces. Now, yesterday I dropped a video and I did a trade that they should have trade Chris Middleton and a bench player for Trae Young. That was the original trade that they could have did. Obviously, they chose CJ. Cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trae Young, Chris Middleton. I mean, Trae Young and CJ probably wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? Um, so good luck to CJ in Atlanta. Obviously, Jalen Johnson is the face of the Hawks right now. The Hawks were playing good without Trae Young. And Jalen Johnson, I believe he's averaging damn near a triple double. He's averaging 23, 10, and 8. Bro, yeah, he's cooking. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Alexander Walker over there, he balling. Dyson Daniels is over there balling. You got Porzingis coming off the bench. I don't know what's going on with Porzingis and what role he got, but y'all better look at Porzingis to see if y'all gonna have to trade him too, because I think right now Porzingis is just over there. And it's crazy because they got all these players to help Trae Young this year. Obviously, he's been hurt. So while Trae Young was hurt, you saw while Trae Young was hurt, you saw the growth of Jalen Johnson. Now Jalen Johnson was balling last year, and then he got hurt. But you see Jalen Johnson going crazy. So uh, yeah, man. But shout out to Jalen Johnson because he's for sure going to be an All Star starter for the East for sure. I don't know how the format gonna go, so I don't really give. I don't know how the format gonna go, but I scrolls on my phone today and I see this right here. Um, a Wizards insider said on Trae Young. I would be surprised if he plays if he plays much. I would be surprised if he plays much, if at all, the remainder of this season. So we have a Wizards insider, Joshua B. Robbins, said that Trae Young might not even play this season or as many games. Um, I'm gonna be for real, but you don't get traded to a team that don't play unless there's something seriously going on. So I think they said his quads, but before that, I thought he was out with the it was an MCL sprain, right? It was an MCL sprain, right? Okay. Now his quad. So what's really going on? So we gotta see what's going on with that. Every time a player of like Trae Young gets traded, they're injured. You know what I'm saying? So they don't play for like a good 2 weeks, and then they come back. But we'll see what happens. I was just a little bit shocked on this right here because I seen it. I'm like, bro, why would he get traded here and then don't play for the rest of the season, or barely the rest of the season? I mean, yeah, you want to get him healthy, but like if he ain't gonna play, it's like he should just stay with the Hawks and then get traded in the off season, and then I just play it out and see what happens. Because Trae Young had a good team, but obviously when Trae Young came back, they were losing again. They were 2-8 when he came back or something. So it's tough right now. It's tough right now for Trae Young. Hopefully he can find his footing with the Wizards. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I'm getting me a Trae Young jersey, bro. Listen, the Wizards ain't been relevant since John Wall, and obviously Russ came here. You know what I'm saying? Played with Bradley Beal when Bradley Beal was leading the league in scoring, averaging 32, and they went to the playoffs the first round. But it was like the COVID, but it was a COVID year, and Russ was only here for like 6 months. So it's like um, that was the last time they was relevant. And then they traded for Russ, and then they got back Kuzma, KCP, and all them players. And Dinwiddie, and we thought that it was gonna be something, but the players that they were on the previous teams, they didn't bring that same energy here. Even though they was on a winning streak and they was like top three, but then everybody got hurt and then they fell off again. So the Wizards ain't been relevant since John Wall, even though we had Russ for a little bit. And Bradley Beal held it down. Shout out to Bradley Beal. But y'all see where Bradley Beal is right now. He's hurt. He's been hurt. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been the same since he led the league in scoring. He ain't been the same. But hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens with Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what happens with Trae Young. Hopefully he can make the Wizards a playoff team again and help everybody around him because I like Ken Whitmore. I know Ken Whitmore is hurt, but I like Ken Whitmore. Uh, yeah, I like Ken Whitmore. Uh, yeah, so we'll see what happens, but this is a good look for the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? It gives us something to look forward to, and it gives us a reason to go to the games again because the Wizards, nobody really goes to the game unless Braun is in town, KD, Steph, Giannis, Jokic, Ant Man, Wemby, Ja, LaMelo, Cade. You know what I'm saying? Um, the Knicks, the Celtics with Tatum and all them. You know what I'm saying? The Brunsons and like the Sixers and you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, nobody really comes to the Wizards games unless they playing them teams right there. OKC with Shea, nobody's really coming to the Wizards games. But now you got Trae Young. Now you're coming to the game to see Trae Young. So yeah, so hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. As soon as they release the jerseys and the number he gonna wear, I'm finna buy it. I mean, I'm not like a I was a Trae Young fan when he took them to the conference finals and he shitted on the Knicks and he carried them to the conference finals. I was a Trae Young fan at that moment in time. I'm not gonna lie, I was rocking with him. But then Trae got hurt and then it went back. They ain't been back since. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. If y'all new, we got Ice Trae in the DMV, and I'm out, bro.